crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. For the rocks, on the side, I'm a little on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. For the rocks, on the side, I'm a little on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed.
Welcome, race fans, to Darlington Speedway for tonight's running in the International Asphalt Association Xfinity Series. We've got 75 laps to run here tonight. Looks like the cars have finished qualifying. Just about to get gridded up here. I'm gonna wait for a few more of these cars to get gridded before we take you through the field. Alright, it's time to take you through the field. Starting off on the pole, it's going to be Kyle Hardy. Outside row number 1 is going to be Dean Doucette. Row 2 is going to have Darren Bruce with Jason Spear. Row 3 will be Richard Swavely with Colin Bester to his outside. Row 4 is going to be Chris Spencer and James Rotruck. Row 5 will be Hunter Youngblood with Alan Duggar. Row 6 will be George Fehrenbacher with Blaine Driggers to his outside. Row 7 will be Jeff Gilmore with Dustin Coggin. Row 8 will have Fred Lester and Randy Brashears. Row 9, Ty Dahlman with Kevin Roy. And row 10 will be Sean Freeman and Jimmy Emos. Lights on the pace car. We're going to get a couple laps around. A little fun fact. Talked to Randy before the race, and he said he's actually racing on a controller tonight, as he's unable to be at his sim rig. So we'll see how he does. I know he's done it before and turned out reasonably well. So we're going to keep an eye on him and see how his night goes. Kyle Hardy, of course, last year's champion, last season. Few names we're used to seeing. Dean Doucette usually pretty well up towards the front. Of course, Swavely. Darren Bruce likes to sneak in now and time again. And 8 cars in. And the green flag is out. We are underway for 75 laps of racing tonight at Darlington Speedway. Kyle Hardy out with a good lead, and we got one down the apron around. Not quite around, that's Hunter Youngblood. A little bit of contact saves it. And we see Fehrenbacher in that 13 down on the apron as well. I think everybody has collected it back up. Hardy already starting to get a small lead with 3/10 over the field. Two laps in the book tonight. Everyone is single filed out very quickly. See these guys, a couple of these guys trying to take that high line, see how close they get and how many Darlington stripes we see out here tonight. Oh, and that was, looked like Driggers just got the wall. I believe Driggers got the wall coming out of 4. Looks like he did. He's got some scrapes along the side of that thing. So Driggers the first one with the stripe that we've seen tonight. Back up front, Doucette has closed in on Hardy. So you can see Jimmy Emo's lap car coming up. Now coming out of turn 4, Hardy's still got the lead over Doucette. Now starting to open that gap up just a bit again. Emo sends it way down on the apron to keep out of the way of those lead cars. And it looks like Bester's making a move. Bester moves up to 3rd, sailing by Darren Bruce. It's like he might even be going for a 2nd. No, he's going to pull it back into line. He's going to try and close up on Doucette. Try to make a move on him. Got 2 packs here. Pretty good gap between the two. Almost a 3-second lead. Or gap, I should say. It looks like that 07 of Lester hit the wall as well. Ooh, Bester gets the wall coming off of 2. Swavely makes the pass on Spear. And down in 3, completes the pass, slides up in front, and we got contact with Doucette and Bester. And Bester, excuse me, Doucette way up out of the line. Go a little further back and see the contact there. They're both up high. Doucette gets the wall. Bester right into the back of him with nowhere to go. They both collected up pretty well. However, Doucette's got heavy damage on the back of that car. And Doucette gets shuffled to the outside. Swavely gets by him. Now back live, we see Swavely up in third. Doucette has got shuffled back to fourth after a really good start. But Swavely and Bester up here starting to duke it out for second place. While that's going on, Kyle Hardy able to open up that lead by quite a bit. About a second and a half now. Bester runs that thing right up against the wall. Swavely keeps it a little bit lower, but still on the high line. Oh, who was that just slammed the wall behind Driggers? That was Dahlman. Ty Dahlman slammed the wall coming out of two, and it's like that 19 that's cogging into the wall. Rashears don't see any stripe on his car. And Driggers slams the wall again. Starting to see some of these cars have trouble hitting that wall. It looks like Bester got the wall off at full right there. Oh, looks like we got Jason Spear around on the apron, but we don't have a caution. Let's see what happened. Comes across the nose of, let's see, what's that? Ty Dahlman. Spear gets the inside wall. However, Spear rolls it backwards onto the track, so we do not have a caution for that one. The line for in and out of bounds must be pretty high on this track, I guess. He goes backwards almost in the middle of the straight there. Oh, Bester hits the wall hard. That was a slam out of Bester, and that's going to cost him second place. Well, he hasn't lost it yet. I spoke too soon. But it's going to let Swavely on the inside. Now can Bester keep it on the high side? And he's got a wiggly hitting the wall. He loses the spot, and here goes Bruce. And Doucette, Bester is in trouble. Doucette slides it up in front of him. Bester now being threatened by a road truck, possibly. Doesn't look like he's got too heavy of damage. He's got some on the right front of that car, as we can see. Kyle Hardy with a 2.5 lead, almost 3 seconds over second place Richard Swavely. Watch these cars come down the backstretch. Drigger's got a lot of damage on that car. Both sides on the nose, the right side, the rear end. That car is hurt. You know who's not hurting? It's Kyle Hardy. Up here in the lead still, as we're hitting laps 17 of 75 tonight. We've already seen some great racing tonight. Few incidents, a couple sideways car, one fully backwards, somehow didn't bring out a caution. So we run all 17 green. We're watching Darren Bruce try to reel in Swavely for that second place spot. Let's take a ride on board with Darren Bruce. Whoops. Wrong button. There we go. On board Darren Bruce, following Richard Waverly. Feathering that throttle through the corner. Closing in the gap. He's right there, trying to put the move on Swavely. A little free off the corner. Yeah, let's see how he comes off a toe. Usually that's where cars get very free. Beautiful off the corner, and we've got a caution. See what happened here. Still trying to locate that caution. Here we go. Dahlman and Youngblood. Alright, we found it. Let's take a look at what happened. Just coming out the corner, looks like Dahlman. It looks like netcode because, I mean, we can see they didn't touch and he's continuing to push him down the straight, so we definitely have an issue of netcode there. That is going to bring out caution number 1 tonight. This up, you see Hardy. I believe Spear did not pit. Gonna assume he probably pitted under, well, he may not. Let's take a look. Let's see. Spear. Alright, here we go. Looks like, yeah, Spear did not hit. However, he's going backwards, which is telling me he probably will. Yes, he is in the pits. Heavy damage on that one. He'll be able to take a look at the right side of Bester's car. Like the side is alright. I believe it's maybe just the nose. Looks like fast repair. So Bester out here with a fresh car. And after the cycle of pit stops, Kyle Hardy is still in the lead. Darren Bruce in second. Dean Doucette has made his way up to third. Chris Spencer is in fourth, and James Rotruck is going to be your top 5. Swavely pitting late. He's going to give up spots here. Looks like the field is stacking back up, double file. Lights are off on the pace car. And bring them around one more time. Doucette still got the heavy damage on the back end of that car. Green flag is out. Hardy takes it to the line. Got a great jump. Almost sent it down bottom. Head to the back of the field. 1, 2, 3 going to be Hardy, Bruce, and Doucette. Single filed out quickly. She is staying down on the low side. And here comes Bruce trying to challenge Hardy early in this restart. He's just about to him, but is he going to be able to do anything with Hardy? Hardy been awful quick. Is Gilmore down low? Down the apron, loses it, collects it back up. And we stay green. Merges back into traffic without issue. As I say that, Youngblood gets almost sandwiched to the wall. Bester making a move around Youngblood. Up front, Bruce still trying to make that move on Hardy. Hopefully he's not overdriving the car and wearing the stuff out too soon. Side by side, Swavely and Youngblood. Let's go back on board with Aaron Bruce. Watch him chasing down Kyle Hardy. Really sends in the corner. He's right there. Right on the back bumper of Hardy. Gonna see him try to make a move here. He's not setting up for it. Really closes in the gap off of 3 and kind of loses it off of, or excuse me, into 3 and loses it off of 2. Road truck almost making contact with Doucette. Road truck a little loose off the corner. Bester down bottom. Looks like he's got heavy nose damage again. Looks like Darlington is not being too kind to Bester tonight, as he did have some speed. Cannot stay away from that wall. Darren Bruce still all over Hardy. Off of 4. It's like Hardy taking a slightly lower line, maybe changing up the line to throw Bruce off a bit. Gravely sends it way down. Shoots under Coggin. Coggin actually brushed the wall right there. And Bester into the wall again. Oh, Bester, see what he's fighting in his car. Oh yeah, he's running that thing right against the wall. And there you go. Turn 2. Turn 2 is just not being kind to Bester. Road Truck trying to make a move on Doucette. Not quite to the point, and Spencer gets a little loose off the corner. It's like we can see Hardy's definitely taken a different line as of at least the last handful of laps. He was running up high for the entry. Now he's keeping it low. We got one on the wall, Dahlman. Riggers slow down on the apron, not the apron, but lower in the track. You can hear a lot of these cars slamming that wall back here. And the road truck falls back. Doucette opens up a pretty good gap over road truck. Darren Bruce just working hard trying to get that lead away from Hardy, and Hardy just not. So he hit lap 38 of 75 tonight. And we got a caution. Looks like it is for Hunter Youngblood. Let's take a look here. Just slams that wall super hard. Nosed into that inner wall. Looks like he actually wasn't on the brakes for some reason, but hard contact on the inside wall. Nose of the car is gone. And Youngblood's going to end up... Well, I thought he was going to tow. He's going to just end up bringing that thing back around. And we've got pit takers. Looks like everyone's coming down pit road. Everyone but Spear. Like Hardy's gonna win the race off pit road. It's looking like not much change up front, except we see Fehrenbacher up in the top 5 now. It's going to be caution number 2 on lap 41 tonight. Watching the IAA Xfinity Series here on 1-5 Studios. Racing, of course, at Darlington. We've seen plenty of stripes being given out already tonight. Bester's car beat down. He may be having about the worst luck tonight. We're up for Shears. Look at this thing. Clean on that side. How about the right side? Looks like he got a little bit of a stripe. It ain't all crunched up though. Little bit of damage. Remind you that Randy is on a controller tonight. So in comparison, considering a lot of the other cars, that thing is looking good. Fill that in. Randy Brashear is driving with controller. Lights are off on the pace car. They are stacked back up. And we are just about to go back green. Hardy gonna take him into the restart zone. Doucette right on him, and Hardy spins the tires a little bit, but it doesn't cost him much as he is gone. Doucette and Bruce. Doucette shoots ahead of Bruce. Oh, and Doucette is around. Hard contact with the wall, and that's not going to bring out a caution. Ooh, unfortunate for Doucette. But here comes Fehrenbacher looking to make a move on Bruce. Bruce has moved up to second since that incident right there with Doucette on the backstretch. Swavely trying to make moves under road truck. Swavely dips that thing real low on the entry. And does quite a diamond out of 1 and 2. So movement back here, it's like Spear and Coggin side by side. Spencer's a little loose off the corners. Road truck's trying to make his way by. And Gilmore a little loose off the corner. Oh, and here we go. Ugly wreck on the backstretch. Is that going to bring out a caution? Yes, it. Let's take a look at what happened here. Oh, Coggin gets the outside wall. And Lester pays the price. Another hard hit on the inside wall. And goes for quite a few 360s. So he's going to bring out caution number 3 tonight. Unfortunate for Lester, as we can see that car smoking as well as all that damage. Hopefully he's still got a fast repair. He's not having to tow, so that's not going to cost him much time. He might actually even just be able to stay on the lead lap. He's currently on the lead lap still. He's getting into pit road with everyone else, so looks like Fortunately for him, he's going to be able to keep his lap as long as he does have a faster pair. So we'll see what's going to happen here in just a moment when he pulls into his box. He is going to end up getting a new car. So good for him. Stay on the lead lap after being an innocent victim in that one. Yeah, looks like here comes Coggin. Kyle Hardy, I believe, led every green lap that we've had. And nobody has been able to do anything to take that from him. Looks like the lights are still on the pace car, so we're going to take another lap around. Hardy holding it down. And these are still out. Bring him down to 3 now. This guy's gonna pull off the track. And the green flag is out. Oh, we got a bit of a stack up in the back. Not sure what happened there. I saw him go 3 wide for a second. Nobody has crashed, anything like that, so we are good. Hardy pulls away quick from Fehrenbacher. And Road Truck trying to put a move on Spencer. He's not able to make it happen. Here comes Swavely. Swavely gonna try and take that 5th place position from Road Truck. Fehrenbacher has got Hardy right in his sights, and on his tail is Bruce. off the corner. Down the back stretch. These cars go whizzing by. Fehrenbacher's got his nose under Hardy's rear quarter. He's going to slide up back and behind him. All single filed out for the moment. Just 23 laps to go. This one's winding down quickly. Road Truck's still trying to work on Spencer, but he gets the wall right there going in the corner. Looks like gonna let Randy Bashir's crashed. Ooh, contact with Emos. How are these not bringing out cautions? He's freaking backwards on the track. And even stopped right there. That is literally insane. Yeah, I really don't understand how we did not have a caution for that one, but I'm not crying about it. We got 20 laps to go. Fehrenbacher is unable to make that move on Hardy for the lead. But at this point, I don't know if anybody's gonna be able to do anything to get by Hardy. He's at every green lap. So every time, even if somebody can get to him, they can't get by him. Fehrenbacher's right back up to him. Road Truck still following behind Spencer with Swavely behind him. These guys Swavely trying to get that 5th place position from Road Truck. And looks like Youngblood has retired. Kyle Hardy has been nothing but perfect tonight. Continuing to hold on to that lead. Like you said, even if someone gets to him, they can't get past him. Just 15 laps to go here at Darlington. Oh, Bester hitting the wall again, and he goes down low. He's gonna whip him around, and that is gonna bring out a caution. Unfortunately, it's probably not what Hardy wanted to see. Another restart gonna happen. It's the wall and hard contact on that inside wall. So Darlington continuing to be not so nice to Bester. How is that car still going? And we're gonna have everyone hitting down pit road again. Let's see, what are we gonna do? 4 tires or 2? It's looking like just about everyone's gonna grab 4. And just barely, Hardy beats Fehrenbacher off of pit road. Current leader, Colin Bester. I think he might be afraid to go to pits because it might make him stay there to fix it, which should probably be longer than the remainder of this race. While these cars are going to get caught back up to the pace car. Steer's still hanging on. Looks like he just got a new car. It'll be interesting to see this restart where Bester is probably going to take the inside row 1, where Hardy has started every time. Hardy also being the control car every time. This may throw a wrench into his works. However, it looks like Bester is going to be coming down pit road. Probably a bit of a relief for Hardy, knowing that Bester's not going to be up front with him in that wrecked car, and he will get the line that he wants for the restart. Looks like he's taking some tires. Lights are off on the pace car. We're going to get the green flag with 10 laps to go. Are we going to stay green to the end of this one? And that green flag is out and Hardy is off. Bruce going to follow him down on the low side, taking that second spot away. However, isn't having it. He wants it back. And that 07 is around. That's going to be another caution. Fred Lester goes around. It's like Drigger's on the inside. Drigger gets into him, and that is it. It's like Dahlman might have finished him off. Let's take a look on board with Dahlman, see what happened from his point of view. A little bit of contact there. And looks like he had a little bit of contact with him. Nothing he could have done, nowhere to go. So Lester goes around again. Looks like he does not suffer damage this time though. Got 9 laps to go. We're gonna take some more pace laps, rack them back up, and try again. Still, it's Fehrenbacher and Bruce. Out of the corner, and Fehrenbacher's got the position. He does have Bruce cleared. We got some movement back here. Road Truck sends it down low, and we've got cars down low. Looks like Swavely was in that one. No caution. And there it is. Let's see what happened here. See, almost kind of looks like Coggin just tries to come down to block and he wasn't there. It looks like Spencer maybe just brushed the wall on his own. Let's see what happened to Spencer. Looks like gets a loose off the corner. Oh, Road Truck got into the back of him while he was trying to collect it up. Swavely almost makes it through there. On board with Swavely. Oh, you know what? I don't think that was a block. I think Coggin saw Spencer up ahead and was trying to just avoid him. That's exactly what it was. Coggin was just trying to avoid Spencer. Looks like we're gonna have our first green white checker. Pace car's off. Attempt number 1 at a green-white checkered. Here we go, and the green flag is out. Hardy takes off to a good lead as expected. Bruce surges into second just like the last restart. Fehrenbacher's right there. Is he going to take the spot back? It looks like Bruce sent it hard out of that corner. Fehrenbacher makes the move down low. See the flames shooting out of the exhaust. Oh, and Bruce is into the wall. That's going to let Doucette make a move on the inside. He's not close enough. He's going to fall back just a hair. As the white flag is out, this one is official now. Hardy, Fehrenbacher, Bruce. Fehrenbacher running it hard, but he's got half a second. And whoa, here comes Doucette. And what just happened to Bruce? Sent it back into 5th. Road Truck gets the wall. And Kyle Hardy is going to win at Darlington. Kyle Hardy brings it home in first place. I need to double check the stats, but I believe he led every green flag lap that there was. Unbelievable dominance by Kyle Hardy tonight here at Darlington in the IAA Xfinity Series. Here's your final rundown. Kyle Hardy is your winner. George Fehrenbacher brings it home in second. And Dean Doucette fights his way back up into the top 3 right at the end of that one. Darren Bruce ends up in 4th. James Rotruck, great showing by him, ends up in the top 5. Alan Duggar up in 6th. Ty Dahlman 7th. Jason Spear 8th. Jeff Gilmore 9th. Blaine Driggers in 10th. Chris Spencer 11th. 12th is Fred Lester. Richard Swavely ends up in 13th after a late race incident that we saw there. Spears 14th, running on a controller. Not too bad tonight. Dustin Coggin is in 15th. Colin Bester in 16th with just an unbelievably unlucky night tonight. Jimmy Emos in 17th, and Hunter Youngblood brings it home in 18th. Sean Freeman and Kevin Roy. Looks like Kevin did not start the race, and Sean was out relatively early. So that is going to be your final rundown. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with our top 3. Welcome back to Darlington Speedway in the IAA Xfinity Series. Unfortunately, we don't have Dean Doucette, our third place finisher, but we do have George Fehrenbacher. George, you had a great run tonight, about mid pack, and then just kind of poking your nose up there, trying hard. We seen you running real hard trying to get Hardy out of that lead spot. Tell us about your night.
Yeah, boogered up qualifying pretty bad. Um, I knew we had some pretty good pace in practice and the laps that I had ran throughout the last week or so. So I knew my pace was pretty good. And then in qualifying, I just kind of crapped down my leg there a little bit and qualified 13th. So had to kind of maneuver my way up through without trying to do anything stupid in traffic. Felt like we had a really good car. Kyle he was pretty dang fast too. So it was a fun race. Wish we could have got a little bit longer runs. That first couple green flag runs, man, that it was able to kind of stretch out a little bit. I felt like my pace was on par with Kyle and Dean and Darren there. So it was, and then row truck as well.
Well, at least you were able to get up towards the front during those green flag stretches, so you didn't end up in any clusters, I suppose you could call them.
Yes.
But it was a great showing at you. It was great to see you running so well tonight up front. And so, who would you like to thank?
I'd like to thank you guys, and then the series here. They put a lot of time and effort into making sure things are run well, so we appreciate that. And shout out to Dingus Motorsports, Team Five Motorsports, and teammate Row Truck for getting some laps in this week.
All right, George, congratulations on the second place.
Thank you, appreciate it.
And now, your winner, Kyle Hardy. Kyle, unbelievable. When you show up in a big way. I think you led every green flag lap there was. Everyone else was showed up to race for second place tonight. Tell us how you did it.
I don't know. I quit work a little bit earlier in my race shop today and come home and made some practice laps and ran some races so I could get a little bit better today. So I guess that's what helped me there a little bit.
Getting some extra practice laps. Well, that definitely seemed to have helped you because, like I said, nobody could touch you. Well, I guess I don't really have a whole lot up to say other than just unbelievably dominant, clean car. Just like watching a machine out there tonight. So who do you want to thank, Kyle?
Oh yeah, the car was good, and I felt like I finally drove a good race. Clean air was key. I know if you get past or in dirty air, you can't ever get back out in front. So luckily, I didn't hit the wall or make any mistakes on pit road. But I just got to thank Randy and everybody that puts this little series together. It's a lot of fun. I look forward to racing on Mondays. And it's a fun group of guys. Guys are pretty quick, and you guys broadcasting the race. It's pretty cool too.
All right, well, chalk up another win for Kyle Hardy. Looking, that's going to put you into pretty good position looking for another championship as you were last year. So watch out for Kyle hunting down another championship for season two. Congratulations on a well deserved win tonight, Kyle. It was awesome watching you out there. Like I said, like a freaking machine. So congratulations on that.
Yeah, yeah. I don't. I'm gonna watch the race. See if you guys see what the race was like. And yeah, I can't believe I won. Honestly, I was like, man, I got to do good in this race. We're almost halfway through the little 20 race deal. I'm like, we have got to run good in this race. If I can't run good, I mean, it's going to be a tough rest of the year. But it's a really tough schedule, and I knew Darlington was going to be a tough track for me. I crashed on the first lap last week at Road America. Just looked like an idiot. I was really embarrassed, so I wanted to come back and have a solid run. That was truly embarrassing, but just glad to have a good win at Darlington because I'm really not that good there. So, but we'll carry it into next week and see what happens.
All right, congratulations, Kyle.
Yep, appreciate it.
All right, well, that's going to do it for us here at 1 5 Studios. If you enjoyed the broadcast, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of the IAA Xfinity Series racing action. We'll be back next Monday at 8:45 Eastern. And of course, again, we'd like to thank you for joining us, and we'll see you at the next track.